Everybody, we are back at Shoe Radio. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. We're gonna let a few people come on. Shout out to C-Mac, I see you. Been balling. Right, everyone's in. Oh, y'all in early. I love it. I'm loving the energy, y'all. Y'all in early. Much love to everybody jumping on. Shout out to everybody that is on Apple right now, as well as Instagram. Shout out to y'all. We got a special guest today on the show. Salute, much love. Thank you for the love, y'all. Thank you for the love. We got a talent. Man, I see a lot of artists coming in. I see a lot of people. Big Ace, I see you. Itch, what's going on? Nate, everybody. So this individual is, we hear the word well-rounded. We hear this a lot. We hear well-rounded. We hear seasoned, things like multifaceted. And, those things are nice, decorative words for resumes. But this man, it ain't even a resume what he has. He has like catalog of work, and not just one demographic, not just one genre. When we think of creative, this is what we got this brother, man, and we gonna bring him in. Before we do that though, I'm letting a few people come in. We're gonna go into a video. Shout out to Even Muse, I see you. What up? So we're gonna go into a video real quick, just warm it up so y'all can get an idea of what we talking about and who we talking about. And then we're gonna bring the brother on. We're gonna have him introduce himself, and we're gonna, how we do on the show. We take it through the journey for the creatives, those like-minded people, and those who love this art and culture of this thing of ours. This is ours, and we gotta nurture it. And if we don't salute, who will, right? So right now we're gonna go into this video. Just a little teaser. Bosco, I see you. D, I see you. Oh yeah, y'all rolling in. I love it. I love the energy, y'all. Thank you so much. Let's just get a round of applause for everybody, man. Let's get a round of applause for everybody. Just showing some love. So this video right here is featuring an artist. It's a Wyclef song. This is just a warm-up. I want y'all to just see the artist in a creative state, and then we gonna let him show and tell y'all some stuff about him. All right, y'all. So check out this video real quick. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Jump on. Yo, Coffee Kazo, I see you. Leanne. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go into the video. I'm getting my funk flex on, and that's not what we do here, right? All right, y'all. Let's go into this video, and we'll be right back.
Do is go on a little tour. Let's start here. I'm gonna put us there. Here we are. Do you see it?
Holy shit!
Do you know where we are?
Of course I do. You want me to tell you where we are? We at the Citadel.
Saka Fett.
You already know.
It's time.
Are you man? Them I call you man. Me original Samoan Tongan brethren.
Yes, man. Everything's nice. Let's go. We're ready.
Yo, the cameras is on. All right, we're going to do this new single. Keep in mind, the cameras is on. If you give me permission to put you in the music video, please put your hands up. Shaka Fat is like, what's good? What's good? What's going on? We got to put a few people in the music video. Come up here, you. Come on. You with the, man, you with the colorful joint. Come on, man, Dre. Come on, man. You was going crazy. Come on. I was watching you. You ain't even know. Y'all ready? Come.
Hey. Here comes the dreads, bridge and bowheads, sets with their flags, waves and durags. Saka Fett, 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 Saka Fett. Yo, that mean what's good. Now what's good, what's good, what's good. Now what's hood, what's hood, what's hood. Cause we zoos, we zoos, we zoos. Hey. raised with the Zoes on the block. Drum roll with the band in my socks. Twin Glock, aimed at the ops. Another one in the box. I told my whole gang they gotta meet me early. Told my kid they gotta bring the parsley. Told my shot of friend he gotta bring the M3. Just in case they wanna do me like Kennedy. New Jack City boy Nino. That's my homie, call him Medellin Pablo. Bishop gon' do what it takes. For the juice, kiss your mama at the wake. Hoover boys called me Haitian Sinatra. Tap the wire, now they gotcha. Senorita, screaming Jesus. They found them things in the freezer. No retreater, hot like fever. Hit a rat-a-tat-tat-tat, that's the big sweeper. Shoot the leader, Mona Lisa fell from the wall. Saca fed, saca fed, saca fed, saca fed. Saca fed, saca fed, saca fed. Saca fed, saca fed, saca fed. Saca fed, yo, that mean what's good. Now what's good, what's good, what's good. Now what's hood, what's hood, what's hood. Cause we souls, we souls, we souls.
Hey, NWA. To 76, they on their way. You cooking in the kitchen. Put away. I pity the fool, you making the move, we make it go boom, that is the move. Message you put it in the looms and when I pull over the news. Disrespect, I am not with it, don't wanna be fooled, in front of the rules. Suck up fed to all my zoos up in this room. Check my persona, New York to Ghana, X's in the air, breaking records, Wakanda. K-O-F-I, yes I am from S-I. Talk slick, we gon' pull up, we gon' reslide.
Saca fed, saca fed, saca fed, saca fed. Saca fed, saca fed, saca fed. Saca.
All right, y'all. I had to let that play a little bit. I'm not gonna give it to you all because we got the man of the hour here. We got him here, so we're gonna get to a lot more music. We're gonna get a lot more music. What I'm gonna do right now is get this sequence real quick. All right, y'all. Let's
get this. Oh, look at that. Even the sound effects is ill.
All right, y'all. We gonna get right into the show real quick. We got this guest in here. This brother has been putting in work for a long time. I don't think even my announcements could give him the just due. So I'm gonna bring him on right now. This is our guest right here, everybody. Everybody's been waiting. Let me unmute him and bring him from backstage. Shout out to Glasses Malone. Shout out to everybody jumping on. Amber, I see you. Yo, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on, my guy? How are you?
Oh man, blessed. First, I would like to thank you for being here. A lot of our people are already on here, ready to get right into it. But what I wanted to ask you from the gate, you know, being a creative that you are and the journeys that you've been through, because I'm gonna ask you this and then we're gonna take it back. Through everything that you've been through, how do you see this game going, my brother? How do you see this music thing going, and what does it mean to you?
Okay. First of all, thank you. Shout out to the whole family for having me. It's an honor to be on your show. So the way the music game is going, I'm seeing a lot of freedom of creativity. So it doesn't even matter if you judge someone. People need to express themselves fully. And what you may think is whack is gonna win, or what you may not think is whack is gonna win. So, I mean, it's really up and down. It's like, are you gonna catch a vibe or you not? You with this vibe or you not? So that's where music is right now. So
that is true. So now, I want to take this deep dive, man. Take us on this journey, right? I want to paint a picture, and I want you to go from there. You're a young soul, young man, and you see your mother on the piano. And she's what does that spark, and how does that musical note guide you into who you are today? Like, take us to that young man sitting there seeing Mother Love work the fingers.
Yeah, so my mom, who is a minister, I'm a PK kid. She was always singing, the church songs, the soul songs, around the house as a kid, right? So humming, I'm gonna pick that up. But she would get in church and play the piano and sing along. And she taught me my first time, Every Boy Does Good Fine. And she taught me like the keys a little bit. Just her surrounding me with the gospel and the soul music. That was cool. But what's also cool is my culture. My mom is from down south. She's from Mobile, Alabama, right, by way of Brooklyn.
Yes. Yes.
And so what's crazy is my father's from Ghana, West Africa. So the mixture of soul music, gospel, and Afrobeat, and heavy reggae and jazz was in the household, and it was crazy. It was a very, very musical household. So Saturday mornings, it was Bob Marley. My pops would always like play loud Bob Marley music, but then when it was cleanup time, my mom is cleaning up to Anita Baker. You feel what I'm saying? So music was everywhere. We had no choice but to fall into it, and it was a beautiful thing because I'm banging on pots and pans. So my pops is like, yo, go get him some drums, and I'm singing, and my mom is like, yo, go get him a mic. Me and my brother Bernard. Shout out to my brother Bernard. We like, we got our own Casey and JoJo thing going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Got it.
so
Got it.
me and my brother started doing that, and that's how my household was. Just soul, Afrobeat, reggae, country. We was all over the place with the music.
I can imagine. I know being in a household with music and the love for music is very influential. But when did you know, like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. Because sometimes we're in these environments and it's just natural. Like, yeah, I love this. I see. But when you knew, like, you know what? Nah, this is for me.
Oh man. I would say really, I would say late seventh grade, eighth grade. I knew it was for me. But growing up, my mom and my grandmother forced us to sing in the church. Like,
It's gonna happen.
yo,
You can't dodge that one.
there was no dodging it up. Matter of fact, the Sunday that just passed, I brought my kids to church. I was minding my business. I ain't been to my grandmother's church in 3 years.
Oh, you.
Okay, I have my own church that I go to, but I said I'm gonna stop by. Soon as I walk through the door, yeah, Kofi, come up. Yo, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so it was. I just knew it, you know what I'm saying? And then I actually started out as a rapper.
Okay.
I had deals on the table with a friend of mine, and we was rapping. This is when everybody's rapping, banging on. And then rapping was rapping. But then I switched. I was like, oh, you guys go be tough and do the rap, but the girls, they like the guy that's singing the hooks. I'm gonna go do this over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that really went, and yeah.
So when you made your transformation from the rap scene into the singing, what was your musical? Because we still figuring out what we sound like or what we do, but what was kind of like your musical base, like soul or pop? Like, what was your direction from that stage?
Well, it started off from church. You know what I'm saying? The best singers are in churches. This is not.
You can't. We can't argue that. Yeah. We
not
won't. And we won't.
That, so I mean, just picking up and being able to listen. This is where I'm playing keys consistently. This is where you hone your skills in the church. And I'm playing drums and playing touching up other instruments. That's where it really started from. I mean, I would say soul is like home for me.
So I love that.
Mhm.
Now I know my business partner. He grew up in a church household, and I have a few.
Mhm.
And I know when it comes to music and the direction of music, I know sometimes it don't really blend well with the approaches of us wanting to pursue it outside the church. And I know Pops wanted you to be an engineer.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
wanted you
fact.
to he wanted you to be an engineer. So
Yeah.
how was, that, I don't want to say transformation, but that journey into you and the household feeling what, because it's all in the best for us, right? That's
Right.
what. But how was that for you, and where were you at and mentally for that?
So I ain't gonna care. It was not easy, right? So as a grown man now, I understand what my parents were trying to do. But when you are a dreamer, there is like you just don't see anything else. You just see like anything outside of my dream is disrespect. If you mention anything outside of my dream, you don't believe in me, right? but that's not necessarily what it is. So in most African and Caribbean homes, you're an engineer, you're a lawyer, you're a doctor.
Yeah.
That's
Something.
it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. My dad is a civil engineer. He's an inventor. He does his thing. My mom, she's another businesswoman. She's really flourishes in an administrative corporate scene, but she's a minister. You know what I'm saying? So it was about education. You was gonna go past your school and you was gonna go get a degree.
Yeah.
So my mom was a little bit more lenient than my dad. You know what I'm saying? My dad, hardcore African man. He was not with the games, but he meant well. You know what I'm saying? He also helped me hone my skills as well. But my mom was like, all right, son, go ahead. Just, you know what I'm saying? So my pops really, I think I'm on tour and I'm in like China or something. No, excuse me. I'm in Italy at the time.
Yes.
And I called my pops. He's like, Kofi, where you calling me from? I'm like, I'm over here in Italy. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, hi, Kofi. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna send you some Gucci, not that stuff on Canal Street either. Like, I'm over here in Milan real quick. So I sent him a pair or whatever, and he was like, yo. And then he's bragging about his son, and you know what I'm saying. And he did take me to. I did perform in Ghana. My dad's a big producer. He was a big producer out there in Ghana, Ghana, West Africa. So he had me in Labadi Beach, performing with like the top artists out there, saying, yo, this is my son from the States and all of that. And a cool story, I met Joe out there, the singer Joe.
Oh, Joe. So that's where you met Joe.
Yeah, that's where I met Joe. And I met him in Ghana. And he was like, yo, y'all out here singing like that? You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I ain't gonna cap. I'm from, you know what I'm saying? But I'm born in America, but my family out there in Ghana, whatever. So, but we was getting busy, and that's how that came. And then my mom believed in me as well. She bought me my first ever DAW, my first ever platform to record on.
That right there is believing in you.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
There was a store that used to be called Radio Shack.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, for sure.
Telling my age.
That had all the electronics. That's where you went.
Feel me? Yes, exactly. So me and my mom, we going shopping, and I went into Radio Shack. My mom would always let me go into the Radio Shack to look at records and tapes. They don't know about cassette tapes, but yeah, those. You know what I'm saying? And I ran into this dog called Power Tracks, and they said, yo, you can record yourself. I said, Mom, if you buy me this, right, this is all I want for the year. One day, you're going to hear me on the radio. I promise. Years later.
Voila. She got that was your pop side. You was getting your business, man. You was doing your negotiations. You buy this for me.
I had to.
You gotta merge your existence. You kind of lightly went over something. Like you said you was in Italy performing.
Yes.
Like you just skipped how, like, that's a journey. Like, yeah, I was in Italy, you know what I'm saying? Do what I do. Like, you just like, we got to touch on that. Like, let's talk about that moment in Italy. And was that your first time out there? And how did that impact you between the cultures and music?
So what had happened is I got selected to do like a Motown tour or something like that. They wanted us to sing some Motown. So they caught me singing in the city. I was singing somewhere, and it was like, you're good. We want to book you. They actually wanted me to live out there. Wow. But I just had my first daughter. So that wasn't going to happen. They was going to pay me good money, but I said, yo, listen, I got a daughter to raise. So shout out to my daughter, Taylor.
Shout out to Taylor.
Shout out to her. She's about to be on her way to college. So shout out to my baby who's on the honor roll.
Blessings.
But yeah, I got selected to sing out there, and they treated me very, very well. The food was great. It was a beautiful place. Excuse me, it still is a beautiful place, the architecture. And it took that, because I never went out there on my own dime. They paid for me to go out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, Pops, you see? And my Pops was on some, listen, man, this is your life. And he was like, yo, he wanted me to go to school and all of that. But I was like, yo, listen, Pops, y'all gonna go ahead and pay for me to go out there? All right, I'm packing it up.
I'm out.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I had fun out there.
And how long were you there?
I was there for about 2 months.
My man, that's you you had a stay. That was
Oh yeah, they had me an apartment, a car out there. I didn't know how to drive out there, but they gave me a car anyway. So what? You know what I'm saying? So we worked it out.
I could imagine, experiencing that and getting a whole new level of appreciation or motivation when I come back. Did that trigger something, and what happened when you came back?
Yes, it just it let me know that we as a black people are appreciated. There's racism all over the world, right? But when you go over there, those people know the magic that we possess. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
It makes you proud. Okay? It makes you really proud of who you are and what you have. And it showed me that we as black people, the sauce we have comes to us so naturally that we take it for granted.
That's deep.
And there's people that are studying to do
what we doing.
What we do. I mean, like literally studying, breaking it down. You see them 1 and 2 and 3, and we just our 2-step is just natural. You feel me? Like
they doing the science to it.
Yeah,
we just soul in it, right?
Yeah. So it made me appreciate. They will let you know how magical you are and how blessed you are. You get what I'm saying? So it definitely empowered me as a black man.
Wow. And after all this experience, what was the next stage of elevation for you? Because you got your hands in so much stuff. Like I'm trying to make sure we capture this whole thing, right? But what was the next stage of elevation for you in your artistry through this whole travel after that moment?
I would say there is a moment where I'm doing spot dates for Mariah Carey. And what a spot date is like sometimes, like if there's a singer in a certain town where another background singer couldn't make it, then another singer would fill in for that singer. And I sang at the BET Awards. Sang background at the BET Awards for like Mariah, Karen Clark,
Joe. Oh, I know.
Joe, we ran right back into Joe. He remembered me or whatever. I don't know if he remember me now, but he's no joke. He wants you to be on point singing. But I think that's also Anthony Hamilton as well. So that's when things started to elevate. Like, all right, cool. Like this is another part of my life where I can blend with and I can sing next to great singers around the world. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty cool.
I love your genuine humbleness. You're like, yeah, I was a spot singer for Mariah Carey, but what a spot singer is? No, how did you get to be a spot singer for Mariah Carey?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So humble, like, you're a spot singer. Let's get to that.
So what happened is that my vocal coach, shout out to Craig Derry, the legendary vocal coach.
Most definite.
I had a lot of people in my class, my vocal class. I'm talking about Pretty Ricky used to be there, John Legend, Alicia Keys, Angie Stone, Anthony Hamilton. These are people that he trained that would be in the class. So, we're singing, you know what I'm saying? And my vocal coach, Craig Derry, he'd be like, when people will go on tour or had gigs, he'd be like, yeah, I got a guy. I got a guy. So all his best singers, because we would be good representation for him, he would be like, yeah, I got a guy, or I got a girl. Here you go. And that's how we got our gigs. So that's how I mean.
I love it. I love the fact that you mentioned, having the same coach. How instrumental it is, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, because I think in this day and age with how accessible technology and making music is, this gets skipped. Honing your skills and always practicing, training, and taking it. How important that was and instrumental to you in your career.
it's very important. I don't care how talented you are, you still have to sharpen your skills, because as you age, your body changes. Um, as time goes along, the sound changes. So people are not rapping like they rap in back in the 80s. You get
That's
what I'm saying?
that is true.
Yeah, you sound like that, you're gonna sound crazy. Okay, you're gonna get booed. That's what's gonna happen. But but even singers, you can't use the same runs back in the day. We're gonna be like, hey yo, if you don't get out of here with that deacon run, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get
You
killed.
out of
You know what
here.
I'm saying? So um, just sharpening my skills, and I still go to this day, not as often as I should, but I'm busy. But I still go, and how I know it works is that I was in China for a summer, and everybody lost their voice. But because I was vocally training and doing my exercise, I would call my coach up and we'd be like, "Hey, I will FaceTime. Hey, what we doing? Da 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 da." He'll train me right there. And sometimes he would burn a CD. I don't know if people know what that is. A CD. And then we would I would go ahead and do the exercises, and then I know I had to carry the rest of the tour because everybody else lost their voice. So
Lost
a
their
whole month,
voice.
I'm singing like 21 songs, the whole thing. Everybody's trying to back me up. I'm the only person on tour that didn't lose their voice that summer.
Wow, wow. You know, as we converse and
Mhm.
we speak about cassettes and CDs and yada yada yada. These are testimonies that you were able to transcend through time, the eras of making music. And what was your key to that? How did you maintain, your elevation creatively?
God.
Wow.
That's it. That's the plug.
God.
That's it. It's really is that's it because I look at it like this. And since God is the plug, you know what I'm saying, the plug, there's no door that I can't walk into. You understand what I'm saying? There's no meeting that I can't get. You know what I'm saying? I know the person who created all of this. So I stand on that. I ain't no preacher. I might be one day. I don't know. That's what my grandma keep telling me. But what I
We still
will
got
say
time.
is,
We still got time. We still got
we
time.
still got
We
time.
still
You know
got
what I'm saying?
time.
I take that serious. So um, when it's just that's just how I feel. I always feel that God just got something better for me every single time. Even when somebody tells me no, tell me no. That's okay. God got another way. And then the next time I see you, respectfully, the price is going up, and you know why.
You know why? Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you know why.
yeah,
You told
yeah.
me no. It's
You
okay.
you missed your window of opportunity. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
So as you horned your career and with your faith in God helping
Mhm.
guide you through these journeys,
Mhm.
you started to produce
Yes.
for other artists. I mean, we see plaques and stuff on the wall. We're gonna get to that. So in the feed already, as soon as we started, they mentioned that. Like they wanted to get to like, yo, what's all that? I'm trying to have them calm down. They already jumped to that.
So
But
love.
creatively you started even producing for some artists, and I mean, we saw the Wyclef, Nipsey Hussle, Wale, Rakim, Ghostface. What I really noticed was it wasn't like a set genre. It wasn't just like a bunch of rappers. It wasn't a bunch of singers. It was like all over. Let's talk
Mhm.
about that a little bit and your process of creating for others.
Mhm. Okay, so I've been producing since I was 10 years old. Just when I couldn't play, I would put two tape recorders together, and I'll hum the melody,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would take a battery and bang on the back of a speaker, and that'll be the drums, right? And I would put it together and go back and forth, and then I would try to sing over a track I made because I didn't have it. Then it was like, my mom was like, "We got to get you a beat machine or something. We got to get you something." So I got that. My pops built me a studio table because he's a carpenter as well. He
Okay.
built a studio table. My mom already bought me the thing to record on. You know what I'm saying? So we was hooked up. We was hooked up, and I just started making beats, and I had all these ideas in my head, and in high school, after I stopped rapping, because I was, I was battle rapping all the time. I was winning. I was pretty good. Then I started singing because I'm like, yo, you can't fake how to do that.
Oh
You
no,
can't
you
fake.
can't. No, you
You know what
can't.
I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the guy that make the beats as well. So I started making beats, and I started really getting crazy with the beats because when I would ask other people for beats, they would give me the whack joints. They would give me the B-side joints. I'm like, why are you giving me the garbage beats? The beats is garbage. Those are the beats you didn't
You
want.
didn't want.
You know what I'm saying? So every time I would pick a beat, they'd be like, nah, I got that one. I said, say less. Africans, you know, we tend to do everything. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make a way. So I just said, say less. Let me go ahead and make some beats. And I started making beats and getting crazy with it. And so people started rapping off of my beats in high school. And it just progressed from there as I got better, honing the skills in from church and wherever. Um, I think I forgot what my first placement was.
I was just gonna ask that.
I forgot
Cause
what
you too smooth. You be like, yeah, so I did this with so and so. But anyway, now I was about to ask, what was your first placement, man?
I would say this. Back when I was around people. My boy, he did the Sierra record like a boy.
Okay.
I don't know if his name is Calvin the Great. Shout out to Calvin the Great. So I was around all these people when they're making. This is when Atlanta was crazy hot. The snap era is going crazy and all of that. I started working with a lot of people in Atlanta or whatever, and I was around my boy Calvo or whatever, and I was around that situation, and I started getting next to a lot of dope writers, a lot of dope people from other collabing. So I know it was somebody down south. I don't know, but it was somebody down south, and I heard somebody important rapping over my beat, and I was like, "Oh, this is crazy! I like the way this feels." And back in the day, they cut me a little check, and I was like, "Oh, y'all pay this? Oh, okay,
okay, we
this
on
is
it.
fire. This is fire." You know what I'm saying? So I know it was down south. It was somebody. It was in that snap era when that came out.
What was one of your memorable collaborations or works that you did?
Oh man, there's so many, but I would say, um, Wyclef is different, man. Let me just
I
say,
hear this. I need to hear more.
Clef is different. I've been in the studio with a lot of people, like man, just a lot of people, right? But Wyclef, he's a scientist, right? I've never seen somebody do like a whole Da Vinci Code, crack a code with music. Like you think you made a song, people be like, "Yo, there's a beat. I'm gonna rap over it," and that's the song. Not with Clef. He's gonna pick apart your verse, tear that up, put it back over here, take that apart, put the hi-hat in between the verse you thought you had, and put the kick and the snare over here in between there. The beat gonna stop here. He's gonna pick up a ukulele, 17 different instruments, whatever, put it together. Now you got a whole new song. But I never seen a song get taken away like that. But he sees music, so he taught me how to really see music differently. Easy Mo B, a legendary producer.
Yes.
I was in the studio with him. He made flavor in your ear. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
That was my favorite beat back in there. He showed me how he made that. I've been in the studio with Pete Rock, one of my other favorite producers, hip hop producers.
Man,
crazy.
Man, you've been in some spots with the legends, man.
I've been blessed to be around some legends, and then my big bro Raekwon, who I used to live across the street from. You know what I'm saying? My journey started off in Park Hill, and to be around Wu-Tang for real, like, shout out to everybody that portrayed the movie and all of that, but everybody know how it really went. But respect. No, it's a good series and all. It's great. But just to know these people personally, and you just be like, yeah, I see you, young king. You know what I'm saying?
You sound like he was saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you. He calls me Cove Cracks. You're like, yeah, and let me tell you something. This is legendary, because when I went on tour with him, crazy. you gotta understand as a singer, going on after Cream. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah.
Legendary Wu-Tang songs. There was people on the tour that got booed. I never got booed. I never got booed. Thank God.
There you go.
But it was scary. And Raekwon is mad funny. He be like, hey, yo, Cove, right? So you gotta sing like the birds, and you know what I'm saying? He's mad, you know what I'm saying? He mad cool, right? But he's really an R&B head. People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest rap. He's an R&B head. So we playing R&B all on the tour, but he's like, he taught me how to, he was like, yo, Cove, you gotta bring it in front of any crowd. And so to try to bring out a woman's soft side at a Wu-Tang concert,
That's real.
after that, I felt unstoppable. I say, yo, nobody's telling me no. If I can survive this tour, and I'm like, if I can hit the soft spot of these women in here, they going to cash rules every who up on the times. I'm like, these are women doing this. I'm like, oh snap. And I'm trying to sit there and woo with them. I said, all right, man. So I survived that tour. We did all over United States. And that taught me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And Raekwon, this is dope. This was another dope thing. At the time, I was living in back of a barbershop, believe it or not. I
That's
was
part
living
of
in
the
back,
journey.
yeah, I was grinding. So shout out to my brothers because my brother Bernard, Quessy, Boateng, P Black, Abe, Wade, Jerry. These people I would forget to sleep. I would forget to eat. And these people would come in and, yo, Cove, did you eat today? And they would bring me food. They sneak food around the back. Yo, eat. You know what I'm saying? And, shout out to my Uncle Sheldon. You know what I'm saying? He used to let me stay in the back of because I had a little living situation at the time. And that's neither here nor there. It's part of the grind.
Yeah, part of the grind. Part of the grind.
But, I made a lot of great music. You know what I'm saying? And like my brother Bernard is my main. He's like my secret ingredient, you know what I'm saying? Like he's like the first A&R that hears my music. So shout out to my brother Bernard and Quessy and Boateng. So my brothers hear my music first. So if you like anything, you gotta, pretty much thank them because my brothers like it.
They be on it. They be on it. And
They
they
be
gonna
on it.
and they gonna let you know. They gonna let you know.
Oh, they gonna let me. They're gonna be like, yo, that's whack. That's garbage. That's garbage. And even my daughter now, she's about to be 17. She be like, yo, Dad, we don't use that kick. We don't use that snare anymore. I'm like, I think I'm offended for fake, but I think I'm offended. So when you hear this is that Kofi Black music, and that's my tag, that's my daughter.
Nice.
That's my daughter, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's how all that. There's so many. I'll be here all day. I mean, I seen Future running back and forth in the studio with this energy that was so infectious, and it was crazy, man. I've been blessed to have a lot of
moments.
In
those moments, was there ever a bigger than life moment for you that it was like surreal that you were like, yo, I'm here, like I'm here, and did it ever have a negative effect or even a positive? Like, what was the effect of that? Some people can't handle that.
I would say this: from singing background for famous people to being actually around them, it gives you a perspective of, do I really want this? Do I really want to be famous? And you'll never hear me say, or nobody that knows me will ever hear me say, oh, I want to be famous. I just wanted to do what I love to do. I believe this is my call. Music is my ministry. You know what I'm saying? I was a music teacher. You get what I'm saying? I taught the children music, and that gave me joy. I have camps. I have Kofi Black camps. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. I teach you how to sing, engineer, make your beats. You know what I'm saying? I have little camps that's really, really good.
I love that's everything we live for. I love that.
Yeah. So the surreal moment I would tell you is when Raekwon, he called Kanye. This is when Kanye is on top of the world. He called Kanye right in front of me. He FaceTimed him. He was like, ding! I saw him myself, and he's like, hey, yo, this the song you working on is hard, whatever. The beat you working on, because I produce everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, yo, the beat you working on is hard. That was a crazy moment for me because this is top of the world. This is Kanye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and Raekwon, he's the first person to say like, yo, what should put your dream list together? Let me see who you want to work with. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was cool. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, really? You go from seeing people on TV to hearing them on the radio to be like, you know what I'm saying? So, and even shout out to my brother DJ Sus One, who's on Power 105, who's on the Sherry Show. He's given me a lot of access to a lot of people as well. That like I think another moment was when because he set up something me and Tory Lane. I did a record for Tory Lane or whatever.
My man just be shooting out like you yeah.
No,
Tory
I'm just
I know
we
I love it.
stories for days. You know what I'm saying? We having fun.
The reason why I keep pointing it out because I want the viewers to understand like when you put in the work and the effort, when you dedicate, these are the rewards of your journey and the respect you gain. And to even be in these places, I don't want to take them lightly. Like, yeah, I did a song with Tory Lanez. No, every chance I get, I'm gonna salute and honor you because you earned it. You earned it, and I want the viewers and everyone watching, whether you're on Facebook, Apple TV, YouTube, or Instagram, just to take it in because it can be done.
Yes.
It can be done. Now it's a lot of work, but it can be done. So you're gonna see me every time you make something light. I'm gonna put a spotlight on it. I'm gonna put a spotlight, flashlight, Apple, anything I can put on it. I'm gonna put a light on it. So just be with it.
Much love. I say like this, right? Salute to those people who work to get to that spot, but I don't want the up and coming artists, producers to ever feel intimidated. I don't care if the person has a blue check. The only difference between you and them is a chance. That's it. I've always carried myself like that. It's a chance, and nobody owes me anything. Nobody. I have to work. If you are at the top spot, I don't be like, well, yo, can I get this from you? You never walk with your hand out.
Thank you.
The thing is what can I do for you? How can I be an asset to you? You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like, I'll mix your song. I'll make the beat. I'll sing the hook. I'll arrange this for you. You need a rapper? I'll rap. You need me to sound, you familiar with Jelly Roll?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I just did something for him, right? So the thing is that I had to go in my country bag. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta
don't limit yourself. Don't be like, yo, just because you black, you gotta do rap and hip hop and R&B and nah. I'll do Punjabi if I need to. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You get what I'm saying? So don't limit yourself. I'm not knocking anybody's belief. I believe in the Most High God, Jesus Christ. That's what I do. It works for me.
That's right.
Because I really do feel there's not a door. There's not a yes that I can't get. You get what I'm saying? So you just have to do this. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to run into people that do bad business.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
You're
going to run into some lies. I tell people, you better not give me a contract with fine print. I don't want it. As soon as and I'll tell them before they give me, if you do that, I won't trust you.
Yeah, why it gotta be fine print?
Why they gotta be fine print?
Why it gotta be fine print?
The conversation we have, it need to be in that paper.
Straight up.
If it's not in that paper and you start acting funny, you already let me know what it is. I don't have to negotiate my integrity. I don't gotta do that.
Straight up.
You're not doing that.
You don't.
So you know, you're gonna take your lumps, you know what I'm saying? But you keep getting back up, you keep your integrity, keep your name in good standing, and make sure you go for the kill, meaning you don't ever do anything lackadaisical, because I tell artists all the time, when you're recording, you have a chance to live forever. When artists are dead and gone, those ones who recorded, we still play their music.
We still play them. Yep.
That's real life. If life and death is in the tongue, that's real life. You ever hear a song that made you feel away?
Oh yes, most definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So that made a person feel away, and that person for that moment is still alive. So go 100% on any track you make, any song you write, anything. So when I'm gone in 100 years, You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going nowhere no time soon.
That's right. That's
But
right.
when my kids hear me, I like that when I'm driving in the car. That's my dad. You know what I'm saying? When my kid goes to school and brags, yeah, my dad was with DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling my kid like, yo, you gotta stop trying to catch your friends, right? But you get what I'm saying? I'm low key proud of that. Like, yo, because my kids are proud of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a legacy for them. So here, this is what it is. So when I leave, you can always listen to your dad. You get what I'm saying?
Most
So
definite.
that's important to me.
We spoke about a lot of the ups and the journey, the happy moments, the moments of elevation. But as we know, in this journey, we hit roads in the block, pitfalls, brick walls. You know, there's a lot of things. In your journey, what was one of the most like strenuous things you faced that you had to overcome, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, so let me start this off by parent alienation is real. Shout out to my lawyer that got me out of that. This is a real thing, and this is not to downplay mothers or women or at all. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna act like it doesn't exist. We can't act like that. And you see, we as songwriters are emotional translators. You understand? We translate emotion. We say what people have a hard time saying or don't know how to articulate.
Yes.
Right? You know what I'm saying? We just doing it in a melodic form. So a song is a melodic conversation. So when I went through parent alienation, it was crazy. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta be like, yo, if I put this record out, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to ever come across as a woman hater. You never want
to do that.
So the thing is with that, you have to, as a man, as an adult, you really should have emotional intelligence, right? So, everybody needs work on it. But I'll say this, most men have a hard time expressing themselves fully. Because they're afraid of being looked at as weak, or who hurt you and all of that. You don't got to worry about that because you're not soft if you express yourself, articulate how you feel at the moment. You are a human being, right? So I had to really come to grips with I can express myself freely, because if I wrote my life and I got really if I really put it out there, you'd be like, oh, it's crazy. Like the intro to my project is crazy. It's crazy, right? You know what I'm saying? It was to the point where my lawyer said, yeah, Kofi, you can't put that out.
Your lawyer.
You get what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead. Let me chill. And my girlfriend at the time, she was tight when I played that, but she understood. And I appreciate that because she's an artist herself. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Because it can be hurtful to be in that situation. But I'm like, yo, this is really therapy. So I was writing it away.
Gotcha.
And now I don't feel no kind of way. I've forgiven my BM for doing that. Because I went, what is a man supposed to do? I'm going to court. They not listening. You know what I'm saying? You're taking the child. I can't see my kids. This is crazy. And all you can do is just let me just write. Let me write.
Let me get creative. Let me express myself.
Let me express myself. And then my lawyer fought hard. We prayed and all of that. I got to see my kids. I was like, oh man, I feel really, really good. And now I'm in a different space. You know what I'm saying? And my kids, they run up to me. So me and my kids, we have music day in my house. Want to pick up the guitar? My oldest daughter, Dad, I want to make some beats. Let me get your laptop. And then want to bang on the drums, and then want to, and that's my love language to my kids. My kids come to me and they be like, yo, Dad, let's make music. You know what I'm saying? My daughters sing, my boys produce. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's dope. So where I'm going with this is that was that real life moment of going through that parent alienation, not seeing my kids, not knowing where they live, not knowing anything. I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Life hit me really hard.
Real hard.
And I rode through the pain. So definitely look out for that project. It's not a boo-hoo sad project at all. But when you write from here, people are gonna feel that.
Feel it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feel that, and so shout out to because Father's Day is coming up. So shout out to the fathers that's doing what they're supposed to do. Take care of your kids, man. Take care of your kids.
Take care of them.
Shout out to the moms that have to hold it down. I do not give a pass to deadbeat fathers that not doing. I don't give a pass. I don't support that at all. But shout out to the moms that hold it down. God bless you, and God bless the fathers out there. So that was my thing.
That was that moment.
Yeah, that was that moment. Like, oof.
I wanna jump speeds real quick and talk about the Yankee Stadium.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to talk about the Yankee Stadium and what you did over at the, because you're gonna just be like, yeah, so at the Yankee Stadium, right? So, you know what I mean? So I want to talk about the Yankee Stadium and what you did there at this iconic place, my brother.
So I was minding my business, right? Nah, I knew some people in the Bronx, and I used to do a lot of gigs out there in the Bronx. And the right person came down to hear me sing one night at an open mic. And he said, "Would you like to sing the national anthem at Yankee Stadium?" I said, "Yo, stop playing with me. Of course I want to sing. Of course I'm going to sing over there." You know what I'm saying? So I went there, and I was shook. I ain't going to front. I was shook. The echoes, I didn't want to crack. I'm doing all my exercises, drinking the warm water, wrapping up my neck, making sure I'm good. And we bodied it. We did good to hear that, when you hit the climax of that song, the end, and I hit the high note, you know what I'm saying? They was, they went crazy. I was like,
you did that because there's a few people who missed that one right there.
Yeah.
We know that part too. And they will let you know how they feel about that. After doing that moment and walking off the field, what did that feel like?
Man, I don't know if I'll ever sell out the Garden, but that was my Madison Square Garden moment.
I dig it. How many people could say they sung the national anthem at Yankee Stadium? You know what I'm saying?
Yankee game.
At the Yankee.
Hey, yo. At a Yankee game, no. Crazy.
That's crazy. That's why I had to bring it up, because when I saw that, I was like, wow.
That's a blessing.
That's what's up. My man right here, for everybody that's jumping on. He did Apollo. He did everything, man. He did it all. So, and like he said, it can be done.
Yes.
With faith, energy, fire, and passion, and an understanding of what you want to do, it can be done. Yes. So let's talk about a little bit of television. You got into the television world and promote, and let's talk a little bit about that, because, as an artist, with content creation now, but at one time, music and television wasn't something that we really got into. It was just someone who played the piano and did some Foley and got the sound. So let's talk a little bit about that and how you got into that.
Oh, so as far as I produced a couple of things for TV, I did a bunch of stuff, but I would say I linked up with my guy from Cali, and my first TV thing, I think it's called Dysfunctional Family. It was called something, I forgot. And the guy in the movie was from Dreamgirls, okay? And I did a song for him that was in that, and that was in that movie. And I'm sitting back at home, and me, my daughter, my girlfriend at the time, we're sitting back watching the TV, and I see my name go by. I was like, yo, that was lit. That was dope. And we sat there and we paused that thing and we just looked at it. We looked at it.
Soak it in. We gotta soak it in.
It was crazy. We all was like, yo, this really just happened. That's crazy. And then I did a bunch of stuff, but then I worked with my bro Sus One, and we did a Halle Berry movie. And it got placed in there as well. It's called, I forgot the name of the movie. It's called Bruised.
Okay.
Bruised. And it was a song I produced for Young and May.
Okay.
The intro to her album is called No Mercy. I did that record. And the way I met up with Young and May, this was literally in passing. I had a song out at the time, and we both had radio interviews, and we was just in passing. And Sus, he put the whole thing together. He was like, "Hey yo, you know my man co-produced, right? It's my guy, it's my artist or whatever. I got you. Yo, he'll make you a fire intro right now." So I told Young and May, I'm like, "Yo, what kind of beat you want for your intro? What's up?" She's like, "Kof, I want it like this. I want it to sound like this, and it gotta sound like a movie." I say, "Yo, check your email tonight. It'll be there."
It'll
You
be
know what I'm
there.
saying? So I went there. I went to the studio right after the radio interview
Did what you do.
and did what I had to do. And Sus one came in the room. He was like, "Yo, that sound crazy." I say, "Yo, we sending it off." And the end of the night, they was like, "Congratulations, you're on the album." I was like, "That's fire." And then it wound up in a movie later on.
Look at that. Look at that, man. I love that. And in moments like that, sometimes people say, it was in coincidence, it was in passing, but it really wasn't. And the reason why it wasn't, because everything that you've done and built placed you there at that particular moment. And you just maximized that opportunity. And I share that a lot with our viewers. Sometimes our moments, we can't take them lightly when you've done so much to be put in a place. Like you said, don't be scared, don't be ashamed, don't be intimidated, because that might be that window of opportunity that you just let
Absolutely.
go by. So with everything you've done, and we know you not stopping. We know that part already. That's evident. That's evident. What you got going on right now?
I sang a little. I put some vocals on some Jelly Roll track. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm excited for that. Um, I worked on Wyclef's new album that's about to drop. I worked on um, got some Lil Wayne stuff going on. I got there's a lot. There's a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff that I've done, and I'm very, very proud of it. What I'm really most proud of is that I'm finally gonna take some time out for myself.
That's very important.
And
Very
and,
important.
and I want to drop I never really got a chance to really do a project for myself to say here. I want to, I want to give myself, and I want y'all to, just enjoy and hear what it is. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to take the time out because I do so many genres. I do so many things. I don't like to be in one lane because there's reasons why there's a highway.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So there's many lanes. So, and I like my brother Bernard said, like, make music as if you would turn on your radio and what would you want to hear? What would your favorite playlist be? It doesn't have to be one sound because I do everything from Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? My father flew in from Ghana. He said, Kofi, you thought you was making Afrobeat? Kofi, that's a weak production. That's a weak production. 'Cause my pops don't play. He came in, he was like, "Yeah, I hear all this Afrobeat that you're talking about. Come here, son. Let me show you how to do it." So he had me doing the bass, and my Afrobeat production got even better. So shout out to my pops. And you know what's great? My mom is a real G. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
If I was singing whack around the house before I went to a gig or I was practicing around the house, my mom would really be like, "You're not about to go out there and do that, dog." Hey, yo. My mother, she's a G. She keep it funky with me. She be like, "Now, son, go out there and represent me well." And what I love about my mom, shout out to my mom, she always calls me and says, "Son, you know who you are. You know who you represent. Say your prayers and don't make me look stupid, son."
That's right.
I think that's so
love
dope.
that.
My mom is a sweet and strong woman, and she's amazing. And what's crazy is that I write so many songs, I'm intimidated because there's not enough words that there's no perfect song that I can write for my mom. It's my mom, you know what I'm saying? And even my dad, like, how do you write? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, how do you capture it and just
how do you say thank you? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, my mom, she sacrificed a lot, you know what I'm saying, and to get me to this point. And even when she turned on the radio and heard me for the first time, and I just looked at her, I said, I told you. It was years later,
I
but
told you.
I said, I told you. And she's been proud. So even when she go to church, yeah, that's man, that's her son over there on the radio and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, Kofi, come up and sing. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to get me to sing at the parties, and they be like, yeah, I know Kofi's moms. She be like, no, you're not. You're not about to do that.
We're not doing it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? With a check. Cut my son a check. My mom is funny though.
I love it. I love it. I love it. If you could, and I ask everybody that come on the show this question, if you could talk to the young you with everything you've learned, like you right now, turn around and look at the younger you and you could say something to yourself, what would that be?
I would say keep going. Study business. Know what you're talking about. Really focus on marketing because the talent's there. Focus on marketing. Look at yourself as a brand. Look at yourself as a brand. God is still that key. You can get into any door. Just keep going. Stay in the gym. Get your money up. Get your money up and stay in the gym.
Get your money up, your mind up, everything. You hit it all. You hit it all. You hit it all.
Yeah.
I want to send a big shout out to all the viewers on. They making a lot of comments, loving the conversation, sending much love. I love that, man. I hope everything that we spoke about today and everything that this brother was able to share on his journey, we could take bits and pieces of that, add it to what we doing, use it as motivation or outline, or even if something that correlates to what we on as reinforcement. So shout out to y'all. If people want to find you, want to reach out to you, want to collab, and listen, y'all, listen, make sure y'all got it right, because this man ain't got no time to be wasting. You heard what he be doing, how the people he happened to be walking past. So do not waste this brother's time. Yeah. But if they want to reach out to you and possibly collab or conversate or whatever, how's the best way they can do that?
Please feel free to hit me up on all my social media. I'll be on IG. Kofi Black Music. That's KOFI BLACK MUSIC. Kofi Black Music. Just hit me up. I answer. Yes, it's me.
Yes, it's him. That's right, my brother. We do have an exclusive record on deck, and we do have some videos, so I'm most definitely gonna pull those out. But before we do that and round about the show, I want to take this time to say we are in the era of giving, those people in our lives, our creatives, their flowers.
Yeah.
But on this show, we like to give our honor, because flowers do die, but honor lives forever. So thank you for sharing your journey, bringing us in to the perspective of who you are, how you got there, and also dropping the jewels of inspiration for us to take on our journeys as we do, and the bits and pieces. So thank you. Our viewers are saying thank you for saying.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a guest. Thank you for that. Shout out to MJMG, Miss Jackson Media Group. Shout out to you. And shout out to our viewers for sitting in with us and thank you for the time, everyone for the time, because this was most definitely a valuable conversation and inspiration. And there's a lot of things you said that was just reinforcing. And the night was just a beautiful night. So I want to take this time to thank you, my brother. Let's give a round of applause to this brother, man.
Thank you. If I may.
Yes, you.
Thank you for having me. Shout out to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Taylor, baby. I love you. Keep doing your thing. Zuri, Kwame, Kojo. Shout out to my brothers, my siblings. Shout out to the Briffles, the Howards, and the Kirksies. You made me. Mom and Pops wouldn't be right here without you. I could be thanking everybody, but I have to also give flowers because I didn't get here by myself.
I love that. I love that.
I think I thank you guys for just giving me the shout out, to call me up, and it's been an honor to do this. Shout out to my bro Scram Jones, Sus One, my mentor Wyclef. Shout out, baby girl, Deanna. What up, baby? Love you, baby. You know,
right.
you gotta get in love.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Gotta do that. I'm just blessed to be surrounded by so many beautiful people. Shout out to my church, All Nations Church in New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? That church is a vibe. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to the Most High, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be here without him.
There you go.
And yo, y'all just look out for the music. I got some great stuff in store. I just can't wait to share with you guys and just pour into you. You know, I'm willing to teach, and just hit me up.
Most definite. And we would love to catch back, see what's going on, tap back with you, even if you just come in real quick, share what you got going on. I know our viewers would appreciate it. And by the way, before you go, my wife just jumped on it. She said, you're a smart man. So I want to take this time to shout out my wife.
Yeah, you better shout out. Yeah, shout out to her.
Shout out to the missus. I love you. My brother, thank you, man. The vibe is most definitely pleasant. We look forward to you continuing your journey, my brother. We're gonna close the night out with we're gonna rock out, y'all. So don't leave yet. We're gonna go into an exclusive, y'all, and then we're gonna play a few videos. I know some people had some likings that they hit me in the DMs about, so we're gonna play a few of those and we go. But we did, time is money, and we done spent a lot of this man's money right here with his time. So we just want to let him go. But thank you again, my brother. Let's give another round of applause, man. Thank you, my brother.
Blessings, brother. Had a blast.
You have a blessed night. Keep blessed. And keep blessing us with the gems, the jewels, the music, everything.
All right.
My brother.
All right.
Peace. Oh, shout out to that brother, man. Let's get some music going. Oh, man, that was super dope. Shout out to everybody that's jumped on. Shout out to everybody that was on YouTube. I see there's a few comments on YouTube. Somebody said, say Sigma, and I hear you. And shout out to everybody on Apple TV that was here chilling with us. But most definitely my viewers and everybody who was giving the energy. Thank you, Booker O. Shout out to everybody that was showing love. I know there was a lot of commentary, but I did not want to interrupt the brother at all. It was super dope. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into some music before we end the show. I'm going to give y'all some music before we end the show. I want to thank y'all again. There is no show without y'all. So even we could have had this dope conversation and it would just been a conversation, but instead it was a broadcast. So shout out to y'all. But we're going to go into this one right quick. This is a song with him and Raekwon. He told a very funny story. He was mimicking Raekwon to a T, man. That was funny. But we're going to go into this song. It's called I Love You're Crazy. I Love You're Crazy. And then we're going to go into an exclusive after that one. This is Shoe Radio, y'all.
Though you got a name, how you gonna just walk by me like this, buttons, making me mad.
Yeah, I'm just checking anything out about you. Just
wouldn't trade you
alright.
anything in this world.
You know, I'm a real G and shit.
Yeah,
I just,
you're crazy as hell, but I
need to get together or something, man. Like encouragement. Let me check your temperature or something.
Maxing on a polar bear rug with my honey with a good look in her face. Her thighs look yummy. Laying up, eating that spiced shrimp. Your ways is amazing, young man. I had the charm of a pimp. Rocking Louis belts, a Celtic jacket on, parting the belts. The G I'm throwing was as thick as a whelp. Kiss her face, let her know she got an 8 with taste. He could pull up out the parking lot and fly to space. From the swings to the blinks and everything I bought you at Wings. I picture the day we haunted with rings. When we fight, but it's alright. The kid need balance, you right. Now jump on the plane, let's blow through the night. And by the way, leave the furs in the freezer. I need to be cold, just let me hold you at the right time and feed you. My queen in the palace up in Mecca. Vision and dream like Martin and Coretta, baby, we the team.
You be pushing my buttons, making me mad.
Yeah. That's right.
Wouldn't trade you for anything in this world.
That's that shit right there. You already know. Yeah, nigga. Cole, what up, nigga? Let's go in on these niggas. Come on, man. Come on.
Every day you and I always find a time for arguing. Looking at the bright side, at least I got someone to argue with. And when we play fight, it goes from that to me turning you on. Isn't it ironic how we get along? And we just don't
struggle to love you, it's easy. You got an attitude. You be pushing my buttons, making me mad at you. Wouldn't trade you for anything in this world. Yeah, you're crazy as hell, but I still love you, girl. Now I've got my ways, and you got yours. Baby, I'm a gentleman. Walking inside, girl, I open doors. Yeah, you're a lady, not an animal. I shouldn't have to tame you. You're ain't nothing to play with, no. I'm telling it again, we just doing what lovers do. You be getting on my nerves, I be getting on yours too. Doing what lovers do. At the end of the day, you're my baby and I love you. We break up, we don't mean it. We don't make up over the weekend. And when we make love, we got a reason. It ain't a struggle to love you, it's easy. Though you got an attitude. You be pushing my buttons, making me mad at you. Wouldn't trade you for anything in this world. Yeah, you're crazy as hell, but I still love you, girl.
That was I Love You Crazy. He has some really dope vocals on that. All right, we're going to go right along because the night is coming to a closure. That was a really dope interview. I really had a great time. It was most definitely a vibe. And that's what we try to do here at Shoe Radio. It's not an interview. This is not a podcast. This is just a conversation piece that we broadcast. So thank you all for jumping in. I'm going to go into this exclusive one real quick. This is called RJ. This is an exclusive. It's not out. This is the only place you ever going to hear this right now. Right now, till he drops it. But right now, he gave us an exclusive. So we're going to salute that. I want to hear what he did. We heard the vocals on that. Now let's check this out real quick, y'all.
She knows she the baddest. Got it. She be killing them. Look at the casket. Got beauty brains with the assets. Don't be winking at me with your lashes. Girl, you know what you're doing. You know what's gonna happen. Like you know what's gonna happen. I'ma get you the lick. Shawty, you got that grip. Baby, won't you whine for me till it nicks? I'ma get you the lick. She be driving stick. Baby, won't you whine for me till it nicks? We outside with it. Any negative feelings inside of you killing the vibe. Nah, forget it. Nah. What do I look like stressor? Can't even count my blessings. Feeling good, looking good, money good. Baby, I'm pressure. Tell them no, they gonna find a way to call you Hollywood. Like, how they know and they ain't never even been to Hollywood? Like damn, what are you dumb? Are you dumb? We having fun. We just tryna have fun. I'ma get you the lick. Shawty, you got that grip. Baby, won't you whine for me till it nicks? I'ma get you the lick. She be driving stick. Baby, won't you whine for me till it nicks?
Yo, that was a banger right there. The brother said, thank you for having me. It was an honor. It was most definitely an honor. A lot of people, I know the energy was fed. So thank you, my brother. Thank you. And one thing I didn't get to say to the brother before we ended the show, protect your energy. Protect your energy. You have most definitely a genuine energy. And as you know, I don't got to tell you, this industry would try to absorb that as much as possible. So keep your faith strong, keep your energy high, and keep doing what you're doing, man. It was very inspirational, motivational. I could put a shunt to a whole bunch of things that was. So shout out to you, my brother. Most definitely love and blessings. All right, y'all. We're going to go into this last one. Thank you, C-Mac. And shout out to everybody who said today was a great interview. Thank you. Much love for that, y'all. We try to just, again, open up a conversation piece and make it as genuine as possible. Not only for the artists, but for our viewers. And we don't got time for nonsense. There's too much nonsense in the world. So we just want to bring the real out. And that's what we do here at Shoot Radio. So I got a song, and I know some people wanted to see the cover. I know some people wanted to hear the cover. But we do have a song called Snatch My Soul. And, you know, the brother said there was a story. And we didn't really get to the story because he had a lot of stories. So we got to bring him back. But we're going to close the night out with that. So I just want to tell everybody, keep creative. Do not be intimidated. Push your passion and be your biggest fan. Create for you. And whoever gets it, got it. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Miss Jackson. If you did not download the app, get the MJMG Presents app. You can watch Shoe Radio. You could be on demand with music. There's a lot more to come. Be on the lookout for Wednesday, the A&R Desk. We do have that coming this week. And if you missed yesterday, we had Dungeon Talk with No Nate ID and Love Chow and myself. So shout out to everybody. Miss J said thanks you again. So we're gonna end the night, y'all. Here goes Snatch My Soul. Check it out. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about it.
So you just gonna alright. Say less.
You almost told me I snatched my soul. You snatched my soul. Oh yeah. Snatched my soul. Oh yeah. You snatched my soul. Oh, I wanna know why you on demon time. No, I can't fall like this. I've tried, but when it's warm like this, ooh, baby, please don't stop. Ooh, take it all to the very last drop. Now